name is Riley Smith and I'm a product manager for Trimble's mixed reality program. Today I'll be giving a demonstration of Trimble Connect for HoloLens application. This application is used all around the world on buildings construction projects. Stakeholders such as general contractors and MEP subcontractors are using this application for workflows like pre-construction walkthroughs, coordination, and validating installs. This video will go through the various features of Trimble Connect for HoloLens. Here we see the main project menu in Trimble Connect. To get to this part, or to learn more about creating a Trimble Connect account, watch a previous video called Getting Started with Trimble Connect for HoloLens. Here in the project menu, notice at the top left a settings menu. Here you can change the project server location, change some of the various settings, as well as contact our support team at Trimble. You'll notice also on the top right hand of the menu options for resizing as well as pinning the panel. On the right hand side are a variety of options for filtering as well as sorting through your projects. The bottom option is for refreshing to check for any new projects or data in your Connect account. Next, we'll enter into our TC HoloLens demo project. We are now inside of our project folder, and this is where the various data from our stakeholders lives. On the left-hand side, we have 4 tools. Starting from the bottom, we have the remote collaboration feature. This allows multiple HoloLens users to work on the same model regardless of distance. In a future video, we'll get into more detail on this feature. The next tool we have is the Views tool. The Views tool, similar to Scenes in SketchUp, allows us to save a specific point and orientation in our model view and then jump to it at a future date. Next, the third tool we'll look at is the ToDos tool. ToDos in Trimble Connect are like RFIs or work orders. Here you can see the various tasks that have been assigned to stakeholders in our project. We'll open up one of the ToDos right now and view who's created it, the date and time, the priority. As well, we can attach a specific view to this to-do so we can jump to it at that location in the model at a later time. Finally, we'll return to our project data folder. Back in our project data folder, we'll now visualize some models. So we'll select the MEP data folder. Inside this folder we have 3 models. One is an architectural, electrical, as well as an HVAC model. So you can open up any number of models. So we'll select all 3 of them, and then to open them in the model viewer, down at the bottom right, we'll select the launch icon. Once your models have loaded, you'll notice a 3D mesh is created. This is a representation of all the surfaces in your space. So we'll air tap on the mesh to anchor our model. Notice here's the 3 models that we loaded, and now they're anchored. We'll air tap and hold to bring up the Connect context menu. And this menu, you'll notice, will follow your gaze. If you happen to accidentally close this menu, or maybe you lose it, simply use the voice command, Connect Menu, and that will bring back the menu and you can use it at a later time. And we will pin this now, and then you can come back to this menu and view it at any point. So we'll go through all of the commands on the Connect context menu. First, we have the model visibility states. So if you air tap on this, you'll notice we have our 3 models that we loaded, and we can turn these on and off by air tapping. So we'll turn off the electrical, and it's quite clear that the electrical model is now turned off. Next, we'll move on to the Transform tool. Here we have a variety of features for orienting and moving your model. So first we have the Scale feature. and you can scale your model by air tapping, holding, dragging to scale the model in any desired way. Next we have the move option. You can air tap and hold to move your model anywhere in your space. And we have the rotate as well. Same workflow, air tap and move your hand left or right to rotate the model in a desired direction. Finally, we have the anchor. So if you didn't like where you originally anchored your model, you can anchor it again in a different location. So I'll anchor it here this time. We also have 2 alignment tools. We'll go over these in a future video called site alignment, but these are useful for aligning your models in a 1-to-1 scale on the construction site. To enter immersive mode, we'll select the jump to location option and then select a point in our model where we want to enter. This will bring us at a 1-to-1 scale inside of the model. There's 3 ways to navigate around your model in immersive mode. The first is to simply walk around your model. And the other 2 are to jump, which I have selected right now, and I can select a location and air tap, and that'll jump me to that specific spot, somewhat like a teleport. The other option is to walk, and to do this, air tap and hold, and this will walk slowly through the space. The other thing to be conscious of is the eye height. So if you happen to be taller or shorter than 1.6 meters, you'll want to change this so that your perspective is at the correct height relative to the floor. The next tool we'll look at is the Add New and Measurement tool. So you'll notice when I select this, there's an arrow requesting me to look downwards to the Toolbelt, and we have 3 modes for measuring. So the first is model to model, which we'll do right now by air tapping. And now I can measure 2 points in the model. Air tap to make the first one, and then air tap to finish the measurement. If you click on the measurement, you have the option to delete or edit it. So I can select the pencil to edit, and I can choose a different second point. And I'll air tap again and select the trash can to delete that measurement. The other 2 measurement options, if you look down at your tool belt again, are to measure from the real world to the model. As well, you can measure 2 objects in the real world. We will exit the menu now, and we'll air tap and hold to bring back the context menu. The next tool is the object properties. Here we can select an object and view its BIM data. So in our case, we'll select this piping here and open up the data, and we can see its name and type and any other information that would go along with it. The next tool is the Collaborate menu. We'll go over this in a future video. It's important to know that you can use this to have multiple HoloLens users view the same model regardless of distance. So to end this, we'll go back to the immersive mode, and we'll select the tabletop button to return to tabletop. And that concludes this video of Trimble Connect for HoloLens walkthrough. Thank you for watching, and if you'd like any more information, feel free to visit our website at mixedreality.trimble.com.